I think once you build your trust in yourself, then you will continuously to be able to do whatever you want and however big you want.
A lot of people want to make a difference in the world, and we get it. Everyone does, right? If you're not human, if you're a chatbot, if you're an email, if you're an automation, what is it that you're actually doing in life, right? Automating. You're just coasting, right? But as a human being, we have options. We have the ability to actually establish a goal, a real purpose-driven desire from our emotions. You know, how to tap into that. What is it that you're looking to accomplish? What is it that you're looking to create as a legacy to why you're alive, why you're breathing every day, why you're actually speaking? I think one of the reasons, actually, I know, I don't think, yes, I do think daily, but I don't think, I know that one of my reasons for living is to communicate better through my skill sets. I'm a very analytical person. I love visuals. I love understanding things in a bigger vision, right? I love to understand things in a light that maybe people wouldn't take it, you know, just trying to connect the dots, seeing the macro view and then going into the micro and then expanding it again. All of that makes sense to me because that's how I've been brought up. That's how I've been able to create what I've created within myself today, and how I can be part of an awesome team that we're expanding here in Austin, Texas, you know? But overall, I feel like one of the best things that I would want to leave as far as like, what is Isabel? What did she create? What is it that, you know, happened within my lifetime? I think it's a question that every single day it evolves. You know, I'm not going to tell you today that I know what's going to happen in 20, 30 years from now. I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. It all changes, and that's the beautiful part about life. Be able to adapt, be able to create something of yourself, and don't get down if it doesn't happen the way you thought, right? It's all part of learning, part of growing, and part of being you. You've been designed perfectly. Don't forget that. What about you?
I feel it's a great question, you know. Making a difference to me, I feel, is to being the best example of a human that I could be. You know, whether it's like, okay, having integrity, my belief. You know, I know we talk a lot about LEADZ and the digital realm, but honestly, the foundation is my faith, right? It's my belief in God. My faith is what allows me to continue to move forward. And so really being an example that, you know, no matter what happens around or what challenges or, you know, anything that comes, we all go through that. We all have our own story. We all have things that come into our life, but being that example of continuously, you know, doing things with a good intention within my heart, as well as continuing to always want to get better and tap into my greatest potential and to be of service. And at the end of the day, like we always say, be of service, be of value, whatever. But to me, I understand that as I can be of service to the extent that I can serve myself as well. Meaning, like, if I can't take care of myself, if I can't do something, right, I'm not really being in service. I think the best service is being an example. You know, so if I just focus on who am I being and like the intention of what I'm being and continuously getting better, then I feel like I don't have to worry so much of like, am I being of help of people? Am I of service? Because we can kind of get like, we can kind of feel down sometimes of like, am I really helping people, right? So I kind of always towards back to myself as, am I being the best example that Vanessa can be? You know, as far as, you know, just as a person, in all different areas, you know, am I being that light, right? And then that will, exude. There's that one quote that is like, it's not darkness it's not darkness that we're afraid of, but it's the shining of your own light that we're most afraid of. So we stay small, right? Because we're afraid that as if we don't stay small, our light is going to shine so bright, and that's what's so scary sometimes, is that what other people may think, right? So we try to stay smaller, but understanding that if we just shine bright, we are in expansion mode. We're not staying small, because if you believe like who you were created from, like who created you is within you, and you're focused on that, right? There is no limits. And so continuously tapping into that, to me, I look at that as service. And I get that from when you see somebody that is, does something incredible, right? Or performs incredibly, and you're like, oh my God, like you're excited, like it moves you for a reason, because you're seeing that reflection in you. So to me, that person stepping into their greatness and doing what they do, and they show up, that to me, I see them being in service without them having to have contact with me, right? So I want to be that for, people, as well as, understanding that for myself as well. As far as people making a difference, I think it's human nature. People want to help people. Really, people are pure. Like when you're born as a baby, you're pure. Like you're perfect. I know a lot of times people say people aren't perfect. Well, you are perfect. If something perfect created you, how can you not be perfect? And so you have good intentions. People want to be that light. And so I think it's just a natural thing that we all want to make a difference. We want to help, people. And so I think me personally, my opinion is to just focus on being the best example of yourself and continuing to shine your light, and even through tough times and challenges and the storms, being the eye in the hurricane. That eye in the hurricane where it's like, that's the light. It's that one place that it can't be shaken, and it's not messed with, and it understands in those moments what's really real, what's fake, what's truth. And so, yeah, let's continue to make a difference, and that's all I gotta say.
That was awesome. That was really powerful. Just like the way that you laid it out. It's so true. I love that. Thanks.
Yeah, because it could be like a lot of pressure, because I feel like a lot of times, like, everyone's talking about helping, and like sometimes you could be like so pressured of like, am I even doing good? But I think that's the focus. It's just like a simple focus where you're not pressuring yourself. Like it's not like a pressured thing. It's just a constant, like, it's a daily thing. Like, is my word my yes, my no, my no? Like, I think once you build your trust in yourself, then you will continuously to be able to do whatever you want and however big you want it, and if you continue to believe in yourself. So I think once that's taken care of, then you can really, give. What is that thing they say? You can't give anything that you don't have. Like, I cannot give you this phone if I don't have this phone in my hand. There's no way I could give it to Isabel. Same with this pen, right? I can't give you that. But because I have it within, or I have it, I can actually give it to somebody. So I think the same thing goes with, right, love, right? When people say self-love, like I can't give you love if I don't have it within myself. So I think the most important part is understanding us how to notice that it's already there as well, right? Notice that, like, you are love. I am love. So like, I'm abundant in giving love because I am aware of that. And so just becoming aware of those things, how powerful you are. Like, you don't have to go chase power. You don't have to go chase to become rich. Like, you're already rich, you're already powerful, you're already abundant. It's all within you. You already know all the answers. Like, so I don't have to go asking everybody for validation or whatever that may be. So when you get to a place where you understand and you know that, like, you just move with, that's like real power. You're moving with the God within you. And so, yeah, and it's constant work every day to remind yourself with all those crazy things that are going. You know what I mean? Return to the truth.